anymore. And is your cattle still alive? Is he still standing there? Chewing the cud? He can only go so far because he's stuck in the ground.
Right.
So he's eating up everything around him, but if you're in the field, it would number dirt anyway, man.
And he don't want to
Man.
Hey, Luke 9:62. And Yahweh said to him, no man hath put his hand to the plow and looking back, it's not fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
And that's why we don't see the examples of individuals who left the plow and have attempted to come back and still being here residing in this truth, man. Because you are unfit for the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. And that's not anything of us saying, oh, you're not going to make it. As it is written, man. Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, you are not fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah.
But from that point, you chose not to bear the cross. When you let go of that plow, you pretty much dropped the cross all the same, man.
Yeah, maybe because things get a little too difficult, a little too hard.
Right.
You got something to read down in the top one. That was the point.
This is all.
Hey, because that's why, hey, even if you try to attempt to come back, you're doing it because you're embarrassing and ashamed. So now you need to come back and show people that you didn't give up. The same way the scripture goes into he that decided to build a house, you know, they get that for me. You got something?
Yeah, and this is Revelation 3:16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
So if you're not, you know what I'm saying, if you're lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, whether you're all the way in it or you're completely out of it, if you're tiptoeing and straddling the fence, the Heavenly Father says he's going to do what he's going to spew out of his mouth, man.
You only got one time. You only have one time to do this, bro.
Right.
You only have one time to fulfill prophecy. That he woke us up and we had to curse out Babylon. We woke up to our nationality. You only have one time to do it.
That's him. You said that. Let me back you up. For spew.
Strong's G 1692. MAO.
And it means to reject with extreme disgust.
Hey, and we're in the mafia, man.
Yeah.
And you always get into that.
Yeah.
We're in the mafia.
Yeah.
If you leave that disrespectful, then you leave it with secrets in your mind.
Yeah.
That's why I said, hey, we tasted a heavenly gift.
We did good word of the Most High.
The good word of the Most High. Hebrews 10:30. Okay, can you get that, Babaka Shah?
And you can't walk away with those secrets, man.
You can't walk away with those. You're going to die.
You got the keys.
Yeah.
That's why the Most High bugged you out. But they get back on camera and they'll be saying bugged out shit, but they don't have the truth anymore, man.
And even these intel that Esau uses for right now, when they discover those secrets, they don't allow them to leave with those secrets, man. They go ahead and have a heart attack, they drown in the tub or the pool.
You're just not a regular civilian anymore.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That red pill, something else, man.
You're holding top-notch information, man.
Got, what they call it, got tied up loose ends.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's why Apostle Gabarbi said through his spirit, this thing of ours, you know what I'm saying? That Costa Nostra, man.
Yeah, well, mafia means family.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, you got it.
This is Hebrews 6:4. For this is impossible for those who were once enlightened and have a taste of heavenly gift.
That's what I was roughly paraphrasing. And you are once enlightened. You tasted the heavenly gift. The Israelite. And Yahweh Shai his name is Yahweh Shai, the so-called black man. We about to rule in the everlasting kingdom. That's a heavenly gift. Like, you know how you know it's the heavenly gift? Because you can get attacked at night. The demons be attacked because you got a precious stone inside your head.
Bro, like the mysteries of the Bible, going to the book of Genesis, understanding like why Eve was called the mother of all living. The Lord was establishing, you always go into it, that godly line of Adam. Because living like that line that was given the commandments. Like to know what that is, everybody don't know that, man.
Yep. Hey, you got it, bro.
And were made partakers of the Holy Spirit. Verse 5. And have tasted the good word of the Most High and the powers of the world to come.
Hey, that's the secret. The powers of the world to come.
Right, man.
That's the most precious thing you can have on this side. It's the knowledge of what we're gonna have on that side, man.
That's right, bro.
And you turn around, you know what type of disrespectful shit that is, man? To have that in your mind and you gonna leave for your own worldly desire? Brother, see you 5 years later, you got dreadlocks and tattoos and shit. You about to say
Yeah,
something?
think about this, and if you come back, Yahushua has to go back on the cross.
Yep.
And he's not doing that no more. Why? Because it's a one-time offering, a one-time opportunity. Now, you do have some examples, you know, and things of that nature, but those examples regarding the percentage is extremely small.
My scripture said, "Don't tempt the Lord."
Yeah, because you may not have those sure verses of David.
Yep.
And if I can,
Lamar.
if I can add real quick, hey, and another thing, man, a lukewarm spirit, he despised it too, man. Right? Because like you said, look what we got, you know. And if you come in a lukewarm spirit, going through emotion, fancy, man, that's disrespectful, man. It's like,
Go ahead, bro.
that's like you dealing with a woman, you know, and you see her mind ain't there, you know, she just going through the motions.
She texting on the phone while you on a date with her.
Yeah, you see it, you gonna be like, shit, bitch, you should have just said, I could have left you at the house. You better off you said no.
Yeah.
You know? So that lukewarm spirit, you know, where you ain't fired up about nothing, you know. Hey, that spirit, that's very disrespectful too, because pretty soon, like you say, she texting on the date. After a while, you gonna be offended as hell, man. You know? And you gonna end that shit.
Hey, if
you
I
know?
could just add, man, because we're in a time frame where pretty soon we're not going to be able to publish videos. And for people or brothers that are not making time, saying that they don't got the time to do it, or, you know, they can't come up with the concepts, hey, you really need to check your fucking self, man. Because at the end of the day, when the Most High closes these curtains, you want to look back at that stage and say, look, I performed to the best of my fucking ability. When Yahushua stated it was finished, why? Because he did A1 performance. You know what I'm saying? When Apostle Paul stated, I done fought the good fight, meaning, goddamn it, I swung so I cannot swing anymore, man. But then you gonna have brothers, in this case, in this scenario, goddamn it, when them curtains are closing, they don't want it. Because why? They gonna feel, they feel like, okay, it should have been more than it should have been more than I could have done, man. You know?
You got me in my phone,
This is Matthew chapter 7, starting in verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
The rock is Yahushua, man.
Verse 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came.
It's the tribulation, the afflictions, the bullshit. You against you.
It's because it's all testifying integrity. On this side, it's like a matrix. It's like everything that you go through is constructed by Yahweh Shema Shah. He put these little movies. You're in a movie.
Yep.
Your life is like a tale told, right?
Right.
But everything you go through is really not real. It's like it's actors in a way.
Yeah.
And it's really just set up to test your integrity.
Like you said, simulation.
That's
It's a simulation.
That's it.
It's that one movie, I forget the name of the movie, it's Denzel Washington's son. Starring Denzel Washington, you see he has his voice. The Tenant.
The Tenant.
In the beginning of the movie, they started out on that train, and he thought he was going to get run over by that train, but it's really a test. You watch the Kingsman,
Yep.
and they tell you, because are you going to tell those secrets to death, at the point of death? But it was a simulation. All right, hey, that's what this is about, man.
And within this simulation, you get silk. And when you go into that Greek term for silk, what it means to be inwardly agitated, meaning what? So the what? Satan will use you against you in this simulation.
No, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say, you know, this the prelude. Like, you know, there's particular things that we go through, particular suffering that we have. This a prelude, man. You know, that's just like if me and his brother working out. If I can't even do the warm up he do, how I'ma start his workout? You know? If I can't even finish the warm up, how the hell I'ma start the workout, man? And this is just the rehearsal, man. Game time gonna be Jacob Trouble, man. That's the game. That's the rain. But see, it's about being built up now. See, this is like an extended off season, you know, for brothers to be built up right now, man. To deny Babylon now, man. To have this word within you now, man.
So we can goddamn get in that Hall of Fame.
Yep.
That's what it's all about, the 144 Hall of Fame. And when you measure a player by the Hall of Fame, what do they talk about? They talk about your longevity. When you go to that term longevity, it means patience. How long you was at your peak. Peak goes into your sharpest point. Your impact in the game, and then the final one is your value as a person. So as being a prophet, you gotta give it your all. Man.
Yeah, this basically prime time right now.
That's it, bro.
Hey, you know what? You're supposed to make another point, right?
No, I was gonna say, like I say, it's in Revelation. Our last works should be more than the first. So now we gotta run even harder, because you know how you first came in. You know when we woke up, we was fiery. In the spirit, man, bros like fire and brimstone when it came out here teaching. So that faith was sharp. Hey, cause you, like brother said, you had tasted the heavenly gift. Yeah. But see, now that we at the point of finishing, we gotta run even harder, cause now you see the finish line. The fact you see the chariots, that's the finish line, man.
Good, man, that's the finish. And Kyle like how about shooting out a shot? That's the finish line. That's those things that motivate you to keep going. The chariots, man. You go to a brother's house, do a video, then when you go back to your house, you look up, you see chariots flying, man. All right? If the Most High giving you tokens of what pleases him, you go all the way in that direction, man.
Yeah, you see that 144? Let's keep going.
Yeah.
When you see that, you keep seeing that. Keep going.
Hey,
man.
that's like your fans on, like you running a marathon, right? That's the people on the side saying you're almost there. Come on, you got it.
You know how you mentioned about earlier about what we going through right now. This is like our practice for that big game. That big game is referencing Jacob's trouble, right? So this Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
And they said do it always. Hey, this is a lifestyle, man. This ain't just us when the camera's on, man. This is a lifestyle. The way we move, the way we think, the decisions we make, the things that we sacrifice, man. This is a lifestyle. That's why I say always, man. This has to be us, man. Because pretty soon we gonna have nothing. You just gonna be faced with who you are, man. That's all. Each brother gonna be tested with is who they are. What have they used? Your 2 years in the truth, 5 years, 10 years, 12 years. What have you used that time to equip yourself with in the spirit, man? That's the only thing that's gonna count in the times we're coming into.
Because you just gotta deal with yourself. That's why the word gotta be in you. If